There comes a point where you got to deal with reality, and y'all know that there's a reality out there that people don't want to talk about. It's called Joe Biden. And right now, y'all, what's happening to him is straight up like elder abuse. And what's sad about it is folks don't even want to acknowledge that. What he's going through right now is called, I believe it's called cognitive deterioration. And it's sad watching it happen, but to see that folks really would absolutely, try to cover it up for political purposes, to put somebody in office that they can use as a puppet, that says something. It says something a little bit about his wife too that allows it to happen, but I wasn't even gonna go there. But I want you to think about this, okay? If there's a puppet like that, it's not a good deal. People are saying that about Trump right now, and people have every right to say the things they want to say. That's completely their prerogative. But the issue is, what do you think about that? What do you do about that? And do you address it as truth? Because it is a truth. You know it's a truth. And let's talk a little bit about some of the other people who potentially are basically operating their governments in a way that's pretty Marxist and communist, like Garcetti and de Blasio. Do you guys know who Wilhelm actually is, Jr. is? This dude is a known Marxist communist from back in the day. He's changed the name a couple times, and now he's the mayor of New York. And do you see any similarity between him and Garcetti up in LA? These dudes don't care about the people who they govern. They care about their rule. I mean, to go off and tell people in LA that you're gonna cut off their power and cut off their water. Do you know what their real aim is to do? Their real aim is to go after churches. They ain't the neighborhoods of the block parties. No, at the house parties. No. They go after churches. So just think about that as you ignore the truth about who these folks actually are. See, the reason why I left the Democrat Party is because I realized it was infiltrated by Marxists, by communists. Now, I'm not saying that these folks who are just a regular run-of-the-mill folks are communists. What I'm saying is that folks that we elected, those folks freaking are. And to address that and to say that is literally, it's probably like unorthodox of me to say that, but it's the truth. These folks aren't governing, they're ruling. And they're ruling in a way that's to the detriment of the people. It's also hypocritical too, because they'll lay that hammer down on anybody that comes against them, but they'll let protesters go by the wayside. It's like no big deal. So the deal is, if we don't address it by the truth and let the truth actually lay where it's supposed to lay, then you just are participating in it. I'm not participating in it anymore. And I'm not going to allow my personal feelings about it to govern what I believe about the situations, because the situations are what they are. Reality, these things that are happening right now, they're freaking terrible, man. They're really terrible. But are you really ready to address them for what they truly are, which is the deterioration of people's freedoms, the deterioration of the people being able to express themselves and to be actually American. See, when you talk about elder abuse, you talk about the Marxism within a political party, you're dealing with it in truth, and you're addressing it for what it truly is. And you're not sugarcoating it. I'm not sugarcoating nothing, because I'm over that crap. I'm over being politically correct, and I'm over not telling the truth about stuff, or not hurting people's feelings. We have a choice to make, but that choice begins now, because in the end, if you don't make that choice later on, you'll end up hurting yourself. And you're seeing it play out right now, because believe me, when the NRA is gone, the folks within the New York government are going after the NRA. What they're basically saying is, while they have no bail rules and no bail laws, we don't care about you. We care about disorder. We care about chaos. We care about painting Black Lives Matter on the street, while black people are being allowed to kill themselves because we have no cops in positions where they need to be. We don't care about black people. We don't care about old people as well too, because we're going to take your 401ks, take all the things that you actually have and you built up over your life, because we want to tax it. That's actually what these people are, and that's what they're about. Now, you as a regular individual, you're not about that stuff, but you need to call out what it truly is. And believe me, if you're going to sugarcoat it, well, you'll know your end. And several people out there who are just like me, that are looking on the couch from the couch and saying, you know what, this isn't right. You're going to be on our side at some point in time, because you're going to address this. Your cognitive dissonance is going to actually come together, where you're going to say, okay, I get it now. Because I believe that. Because I got way too many really intelligent friends, way too many people who are really good thinkers. And I know that you see it. And it means you're going to have to make a hard decision, because you make one decision, it actually might mean the loss of your freedom for safety. Life ain't safe, man. Life's not safe. So anyway, when you're on the couch, you're looking at this stuff and you're wondering what's really going on, it's because Marxists infiltrated the Democrat Party. Communists infiltrated the Democrat Party. Socialists infiltrated the Democrat Party. And now we're watching the fruit of it in several different cities which are lawless and which don't care about their citizens. I'm being real with you. Take care of yourself, be safe in the street, because those folks on the TV, they don't care about you. They care about ruling you, and ruling you in a way that is to your detriment, to your kids' detriment, to your family's detriment.